Hey Max, welcome back to my channel. So have you ever wanted something to eat, and even if you have a full fridge and pantry, nothing sounds good? Yeah, that's how it's been with my drama watching lately. I have so many just in my dramas I need to finish queue. Then I act as if I have $40 to DoorDash something in. So while craving to watch something now on my list, I remember there was a C-drama I had seen on Viki. I reasoned with myself that since it's short, watching it in a couple of days shouldn't take that much out of my other queue that I have to clear out, right? Plus, it has Don Chin on there, who I loved on Always Have, Always Will. But that's not the drama we're talking about, at least not today. It's the plot to this drama, My Husky Boyfriend, that had me both cringing and liking it at the same time. I know, what a conundrum. Oh, and there's one other thing, which is the fact that the male lead in this drama is Ryan Chang. Yes, that Ryan Chang. And it's a pre-My Journey to You Ryan Chang that acts like a dog. Not only do you need to be aware of this dog, but be aware of these spoilers too. So what happened was, this 2021 drama stars Don Chen as Sung Chao Shin. She's currently an intern at a communications company. Her crush, Shu Ming Hao, played by Gao Kai, also works there. But her world is soon upended by the arrival of the CEO of the company, Bai Jing Yu, played by Ryan Chang. You already get a weird vibe from the male lead in the first minute or so in the first episode, where he's watching a Tom and Jerry cartoon, and all the while he's having this shaking fit. After which, he comes out of the room and he reassures his mom and butler that he's good and he can deal with whatever comes his way. But deal with what? Well, our guy has been imbued with husky DNA when he was a kid, so whenever he goes canine, his eyes turn blue. So what triggers him? Cats, dogs, pictures of cats and dogs, even a Hello Kitty hoodie is out of the question. Sung Chao Shin gets fired when Bao Jing Yu accidentally eats food that he thought was just brought in, when in fact it was food that she had special ordered for her cats. Which poses the question, who in their right mind has ever catered in their dog or cat food to the office, sitting at the front desk and looking like something that was safe for human consumption? Yeah, I will feel all kinds of ways about that too. So because of that, she ends up being fired for that misunderstanding. After leaving the office when she got fired, Sung Chao Shin decides to come back to fight for her job, but instead she catches Bao Jing Yu in a compromising position. After a little tumble and a kiss, Sung Chao Shin prodded him for answers, and after this he divulges what all is wrong with him. He explains what he is and why he is there, which she laughs at considering how far-fetched it sounded, and believe me, it does. Now she's sworn to secrecy and promoted to his assistant, much to her reluctance. With this, she acts as his deterrent to keep his puppy hijinks in bay, even though she's the one who also likes to provoke him. Which is like sadistically funny. I kind of chuckled a little bit, but it's like, girl, you need to give this man a break because he's already trying to hold it together and is by a very tiny thread. But y'all, there's a series of events that happened at this pet company that they had to visit, and it was just the two of them. And it's already a precarious situation because the owner carries around her dog. The conference room has pet posters and stuff everywhere, and he cannot abide by even a picture, let alone any kind of mock-ups or posters or memorabilia of anything. Had to nip that in the bud. Not to mention there was also a dog waiting there. So while he asked to be escorted to the bathroom, Sung Chao Shin decided to do the most, wiping away any evidence and cleaning the entire room, stuffing it into a corner. Also, when the CEO or owner of the company, I keep forgetting which one, when she comes and wants to greet them, she has her little baby dog on her. And of course, Sung Chao Shin has to pretend that she's allergic and sneezes in her vicinity so that she doesn't keep the dog around Bai Jing Yu, so he does not have any kind of reaction to it. But after all of that, and everything goes well with the meeting, they present Bai Jing Yu with some dog biscuits, large dog biscuits, which he cannot resist, and he loses his crap, and it is hysterical. The scene, he's up there losing his mind as he's eating it full pell-mell. And of course, like, you feel so sorry for Song Xiaoshen because she put through so much to get him through that meeting, and they did. And after all was said and done, she had to pretend that, he did this out of an act instead of him just actually losing his freaking marbles over some dog treats. But you know what? They look like cookies, so I get it. So there's also like the main theme song of this drama that has the words husky in it. I don't even know what the name of the song is, because I'm like, if I have it on my playlist, I might be like playing that to my real life work on crank. But I'm like, it is so freaking cheesy, but it has been stuck in my head for the last 3 weeks since I finished this drama. And even with the plot and the cringe-inducing scenes that I witnessed with that, there's still a lot of things I still enjoyed about it. The chemistry between Dongshen and Ryan Chang is really good. Not sure if it'll ever happen again, because it seems like they're still doing a couple like dichotomies. Like, it seems like he's now starring into top tier dramas, as I would classify it, and she's still in the mini drama mart. But it makes me wonder if their paths ever cross again, and I know it probably will never. It makes me wonder like how they would be together in a drama that wasn't as silly and implausible. But you never know what happens down the line. Also, what I always thought funny about this drama was how Song Xiaoshen was romantically blocked by Bai Jingyu at almost every turn. And a lot of times it wasn't even intentional on his part. It just was by happenstance, because he was so reliant on her to be his detractor on anything that would give away his secret. But the thing about this is that once he, of course, gets to know her and hang around her, of course, the more he starts having feelings for her too. Even though he wants her happiness with her original guy that she was pursuing, he still wants to be with her too. And there was also a cute moment, I forget which episode it was, but him and his butler organized like this complete with school poster board presentation on this elaborate plot on how to get him to romance her, to woo her, to win her heart. I'm like, that was kind of cute, because he didn't even realize that he was jealous after all of this, and realizing that him being cantankerous and moody and in all sorts of ways was because that she was pursuing the original relationship she wanted when he wanted to be with her instead. Oh yes, and the tropes in this one are pretty rampant even despite the short runtime. There's a potential office crush, CEO crush, young CEO, forced proximity, living in the same place, a tripping kiss, which I already talked about, the evil stockholders / uncle figures that have known the CEO since they were little, but who cares about that established relationship? I'd rather take over your company because that's what I've been abiding your entire life for. I mean, it goes to show that you really can't trust a lot of relationships in these dramas, huh? Also, there is the mean girl trope. And I mean, this is the stereotypical, this is all I'm here for, mean girl plot. Now, anytime she pops up on screen, all she serves is disdain with a side of eye rolls. And there is not much to her plot other than that. I mean, from episode 1, minutes in, I mean just 3-5 minutes in, she pops into the office of, I guess, like their overall like manager or boss, because Song Xiaoshen has already came in late, so he's admonishing her about this. She pops in and has to pop off her mouth. I'm like, you're good. Why don't you go ahead and get back to your desk and work, ma'am? We don't need your side-eye content, okay? And that's all you're good for. And it seems like that's all she is from start to finish. And I'm like, it's not really a long drama where it really elicits for her to be that deep, but it's still like, you could have just given a little bit more, but I guess they just have to like put her as mean from top to bottom. So I watched this drama on Vicky for the commentary because y'all know Vicky's commentary could be everything and disturbing at the same time. But these are all the other platforms that I found it on when I just did a quick little Google. So you go ahead and look at that into any of the ones that you have access to. Now I'm going to also forewarn y'all, there is the one on YouTube because this was produced by Mango TV, but they don't have English subs on that. And unfortunately, I also had seen on Daily Motion. Daily Motion is usually what I can go to if I cannot find it on Viki or YouTube, or before I go on to any sites like Kiss Asian or on Drama Cool. Daily Motion does have it. However, all I could find was the first 3 episodes, but maybe that could be your testing limit, whether or not you will want to continue or not. Also, and I'm going to stress this, no matter the drama that's coming down the line, VPNs are your friend, so be careful when you're exploring some of these websites. Make sure you are not coming back with a virus. It's not that hard to find, and it's just 6 episodes of about 30 minutes apiece. I know Wikipedia, if you ever go on there, it says the episode is supposed to be 12. It looks like they might have spliced it together because you do get credits in the middle of the episode, so I think they just spliced 2 episodes at a time together just to make it a concise 6 that you can just go ahead and march on through. But it won't take you long to get through with it. So my rating with this, even though I enjoyed it, there was some things that I could have done without. My rating for this drama is 3.2 girls out of 5 girls. There was still a lot of things, like I said, that I enjoyed about it. The acting, for what it is fairly good on some scenes, and there are some sudden mood swing scenes in there that make you feel all kinds of ways. The unfortunate thing, of course, is with it being such a short, little light drama, there isn't really a lot of depth you can get into this because the plot is just so wacky and silly. But you can still enjoy, Dawn and Ryan's acting as it is. Please like and subscribe, stay a while if you like this video, and let me know down below if you've seen this drama and what your impression of it is. I've already given you mine, and hey, it's just a thought.